Schiaparelli inspired by surreal fantasy in lavender blue and cherry lacquer fall, winter 2026 Paris. Introduction. Paris Fashion Week Fall Winter 2026 dazzled audiences with Schiaparelli's latest masterpiece, a collection that transcends fashion and ventures into the surreal. Titled Inspired by Surreal Fantasy in Lavender Blue and Cherry Lacquer, the runway was a dreamscape where couture collided with imagination. From bold sculptural silhouettes to ethereal color harmonies, Schiaparelli redefined luxury through the language of art and surrealism. The return of surreal couture. Schiaparelli has always been synonymous with surrealism, but this season, the Maison pushed boundaries even further. Under Daniel Roseberry's visionary direction, the Fall-Winter 2026 show became an homage to Elsa Schiaparelli's playful spirit, reinterpreted for a modern world hungry for fantasy. The theme, lavender blue and cherry lacquer. The color story of lavender blue and cherry lacquer was more than a palette. It was a narrative. Soft, dreamlike tones met high-gloss intensity, creating a visual tension that spoke of duality, innocence versus seduction, reality versus illusion. These hues dominated gowns, accessories, and even makeup, giving the show an otherworldly cohesion. The runway ambience. The set design was pure magic. A mirrored runway reflected cascading lavender light, while ambient music echoed like a heartbeat through a surrealist dream. Floating orbs and lacquered sculptures framed the models, transporting audiences to a world where time, color, and form melted together. Daniel Roseberry's vision. Creative director Daniel Roseberry once again proved that he is both a craftsman and a dreamer. His designs paid tribute to Schiaparelli's surreal legacy, while embracing a futuristic sensuality. Roseberry's approach this season was to make the impossible wearable, and the result was nothing short of spectacular. The power of silhouette. Schiaparelli's silhouettes this season were architectural yet poetic. Hourglass corsetry, exaggerated shoulders, and fluid draping created a powerful dialogue between structure and softness. The designs embraced the female form while celebrating artistic distortion, a true hallmark of the house. Fabric alchemy. The materials used were as imaginative as the designs themselves. Satin, lacquered leather, and metallic silk intertwined with velvet and chiffon, forming textures that seemed alive. The fabrics reflected light in hypnotic ways, emphasizing Schiaparelli's mastery of textile manipulation. The lavender blue fantasy. Lavender blue dominated the first half of the show, symbolizing tranquility, mystery, and dreamlike detachment. These looks evoked clouds, illusions, and celestial femininity. Models glided down the runway as if suspended in a surreal ballet, embodying both strength and softness. Cherry Lacquer Seduction. In sharp contrast, the second act introduced Cherry Lacquer, bold, glossy, and unapologetically sensual. The rich crimson tones symbolized passion and transformation. Latex-inspired finishes and lacquered corsets gave the collection a daring edge, balancing sweetness with seduction. Artistic collaborations. True to Schiaparelli's heritage, art played a pivotal role. Sculptors, digital artists, and even AI designers collaborated to bring surreal motifs to life. The collection featured hand-painted corsets, sculpted jewelry, and 3D printed accents, merging traditional craftsmanship with cutting-edge innovation. Accessories that tell a story. Each accessory was a surreal statement piece. Golden ears, heart-shaped handbags, and oversized eye motifs turned heads on the runway. Schiaparelli's signature anatomical themes continued, blending humor with elegance in a way only this brand can achieve. Beauty and makeup design. Makeup mirrored the show's dual theme. Lavender-tinted lashes contrasted with glossy cherry lips, while shimmering metallic highlights created an ethereal glow. The beauty direction complemented the garments perfectly, transforming models into living works of art. The music and mood. Sound design played a key role in heightening emotion. A surreal mix of electronic beats and orchestral echoes guided the audience through phases of serenity and intensity. The music reflected the collection's story arc, from dreamy beginnings to passionate finales. Symbolism and meaning. Beyond its visual allure, the collection carried deep symbolic meaning. Lavender blue represented introspection and emotional calm, while cherry lacquer embodied self-expression and boldness. Together, they told a story of transformation, from inner reflection to radiant confidence. The Schiaparelli woman. This season's muse is a woman who dares to dream and to dominate. She is as whimsical as she is powerful, a surrealist goddess navigating between fantasy and reality. Schiaparelli's designs empower her to exist unapologetically in both worlds. Critical reception. Fashion critics hailed the show as one of Paris Fashion Week's most inventive presentations. The combination of surreal art and refined couture craftsmanship earned praise for pushing the boundaries of wearable fantasy. Many described it as a love letter to the imagination. The social media buzz. On social platforms, Schiaparelli's FW26 show went viral within minutes. Clips of the lavender blue gowns and cherry lacquer bustiers flooded TikTok and Instagram. Fashion influencers dubbed it the dream show of the decade. Hashtags like hashtag Schiaparelli Surreal and hashtag Lavender Blue Dream trended worldwide. Sustainability and ethics. Behind the glamour, Schiaparelli also emphasized sustainability. The atelier used responsibly sourced fabrics and biodegradable embellishments wherever possible. This fusion of high fantasy and eco-conscious practice reflected the brand's commitment to future-forward couture. The legacy continues. With each collection, Schiaparelli redefines what couture can be. By honoring Elsa's surreal roots while embracing digital and material innovation, the house continues to inspire both dreamers and designers alike. Fall-Winter 2026 is more than a show. It's a cultural statement. Conclusion. Schiaparelli's Fall-Winter 2026 Paris collection, inspired by surreal fantasy in lavender blue and cherry lacquer, is a celebration of imagination, craftsmanship, and the power of art in fashion. It's a reminder that style is not just about clothing but about storytelling, emotion, and vision. If you love diving into this surreal world, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fashion deep dives and runway recaps.